Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am Oracle Visions Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe as it encourages me to create more content for you. I would also like to remind everyone watching that the energy in a tarot reading is fluid and things might have already have happened, and in most cases they're about to happen, but time is never certain. Please take only what resonates with you from this reading and your situation, since this is a collective reading and not everything might apply to you and to your situation. Today, what I'm going to look at, I would like to take a look at what do you need to focus on in order to grow personally or spiritually. So I would like to ask the cards for you today. What does my viewer need to know in order to grow personally or spiritually? All right, here we go. So what does my reader need to know in order to grow personally or spiritually? Okay. A few more cards. Okay. And one more. Okay. Alrighty, let's take a look at the cards that we have for you right now. Alright, sorry, I had to change my camera a little bit because I knocked it over by mistake. Alright, so here we go. Let's carry on with the reading. So the first card that we have is number 47, the Now. So what this card tells me is that this is the perfect time for you to focus on your personal growth. You need to be like really determined and move forward into your journey. So if you have any doubts about, am I doing the right thing? Am I in the right place? Yes, you are. You are exactly where you need to be. There's a divine timing for everything. And the cards are telling me that this is the perfect time for you. Next up, we have one step ahead is all you need. So don't beat yourself up if you do not see any progress on the journey that you're on right now. Things do take time, and you need to be patient with yourself. With whatever it is that you are trying to achieve right now. So very important to just don't stress, you know, like if things aren't going the way you want them to be going at this time, really don't need to stress about this, because you are very close to where you need to be. Let's put it that way. Next up, we have the card You Are Epic 04. So basically what this card is telling me is that you're amazing, you know. You should be using your passion. So whatever it is that you're doing right now or you're trying to achieve, just use your passion to push forward with your plan in order to achieve this goal that you would like to achieve. Your dream is your dream is feasible, but you just need to like build a perfect plan. So make sure that you have everything set up, everything that you need in order to move ahead, because you do have the skills necessary to achieve your goal. The next card we have is Soul on Fire. This is a really nice card, number 38, Soul on Fire. So basically, what this card is telling me is that you need to let that passion come out and help you on your journey. So if you are determined to achieve something right now in your life, let's say, for example, I don't know, like I want to meditate more, or I want to meditate more because I want to become less stressed. Whatever your goal is right now, basically this card is telling you, you know, to use the passion for this. And so it can come out and help you on your journey. Focus on your goal and your goal ahead towards success, and you will achieve it. And the last card that we have is Fall in Love with Your Own Story, number 54. So you are this is a card that reminds you actually that you are the author of your own story, like your own fairy tale, whatever you want to call it. You have the power to write your story. So what does this mean is that you create your own reality. So stop doubting yourself and believe in your success. This card to me, like, it kind of reminds me of the magician from the tarot card, because the magician holds all the elements. So when it's like the universe is telling you right now, you hold all the elements in order to have what it is that you want to achieve. So start believing it and start creating the story for yourself. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I really do hope that what I'm saying to you right now, this makes sense. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to take tarot cards. And I am going to take these tarot cards in order to get more advice for you right now, what it is that you need to do, or anything that basically Spirit wants to tell you regarding your what it is that you need to focus on in order to grow personally or spiritually. And I'm having a hard time shuffling the cards. Maybe it's you're in denial of something, or it goes back to like the previous card when I said like you're like doubting yourself. So whenever like I can't shuffle the cards, it's like a refusal to do something, or I see it as a message. I see everything as a message. So look here, I didn't even shuffle yet, but we have the Three of Wands, where the Three of Wands is like you've made a decision and you're waiting for results, but it feels like the results are never coming. So I just want to take a look at what the cards are going to tell us. To you, my reader, or not my reader, my viewer, what it is that you need to focus on in order to grow personally or spiritually. All right. One more. Okay, so let me grab these cards. All right, these cards are very, very interesting. The first card we have is the Three of Swords. So when we look at what it is that you need to focus on in order to grow personally or spiritually, the Three of Swords is the first card that came out. And it looks like you are focusing too much on failed situations. Maybe some traumas that you've had in the past, that you feel that because of these negative situations or traumas, you cannot move forward. The next card we have is the Four of Swords. So what this card tells me that you need to do right now is you need to take a rest. You need to take time to ground yourself and to connect with your soul. So like, ask yourself what it is that I need right now in order to be happy, or in order to get out of the situation, or just right now. The best thing that you need to do is to focus on your happiness. So you need to really ask your soul what it is that you need, and to start doing activities that really bring you joy. So if, let's say, for example, your friends like to go out and ask you to go out, but you don't have any pleasure doing that, say no, stay home, I don't know, read a book, meditate, watch a movie, do something that is fun for you, and is going to bring joy to you, like to yourself. The next card we have is the Queen of Pentacles. So what this card tells me is that you have the power in you to heal from whatever it is that is hurting you right now. So whether it's a breakup, I don't know, a loss of a job, a loss of a loved one, whatever it is right now that is bringing you sadness, or it's not doing any good for you, you need to heal from this, and you do have the power to do so. Like, don't be doubting yourself. You are stronger than you believe, and you need to be kind to yourself. So very, very important to know that you need to be kind to yourself at this moment. Next up, we have the Judgment. So what this card in this situation tells me is that you need to accept the situation which you are faced with. And only once you accept this situation that you are going to be able to grow personally or spiritually. So whatever happened, you know, it's in the past. You cannot change anything. This is what is called the past. We need to understand that it's very important for us not to dwell on the past, because if we're dwelling on the past, we're getting stuck into that old energy and it's not doing us any good. So please, you need to accept that situation and let it go. You need to move away from it. Next up, we have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is telling me that this is the energy that you need to embody right now. You need to embody the energy of the Queen of Swords. Any situation in your life right now, you need to start communicating clearly what it is that you want and that you need. And you need to know your worth as well, because we tend to forget that. And do not let anybody treat you less than what you deserve. You are deserving of the best, and this is the most important thing, right? Know your worth and don't let anybody treat you any less than that. And the last card that came out is the Ten of Swords. So you have a lot of like heavy cards, and the Ten of Swords is seen, like, as you can see, the character is like carrying this huge load of wands. And basically what this card tells me that you need to do right now is you need to let go of baggage, of any excess baggage, that doesn't serve you or your highest good. You need to let go of the burdens of your past. So very, very important. You need to let go of the burdens of your past and focus on the present and on your well-being. So this is a big mistake, you know, like we're all living in the past, like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, or I could have done this differently. You're never going to change the past. No matter how hard you think about it, no matter how you analyze it and you go over and over and over the situations, you will not be able to change it. What I want to take now is the deck. And it's interesting because we have the Five of Cups at the base of the deck, and the Five of Cups speaks about regrets. So it goes back again to what I was saying, like whatever happened in the past, you need to let go of this. You need to not think about what happened and just move forward. You need to focus on the present and on the future. Alrighty, now I will take this deck right now for you. So I'm taking the Cosmic Guidance deck, and I want to ask this deck what it is, maybe some advice that you need to know right now in the situation. So if there is something that Spirit wants you to know in terms of the question at hand, which is what do you need to focus on in order to grow personally or spiritually. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Wow, that card flipped out and back in. Okay, here we go. I want to take a few more cards. Come on. Whoa, okay. All right, one more maybe, or two. Let's see, what does my viewer need to know in order to grow personally or spiritually. Okay, I think that's it. I have 4 cards here. Okay, so I'm gonna take them like this. All right, so the first card that we have is growth. So the message on this card is overcoming limitations. So basically what it tells me is like, don't put limits on what it is that what you can do. And it goes back to the first cards that I was mentioning, where I was saying that you do have the power, you do have the tools necessary in order to move forward into from this situation. So don't limit yourself to what it is that you can do. I'm losing my words now. What you can do is limitless. You can do anything that you set your mind to it, but it's very, very important that you maintain that focus, that you maintain that thought. Like, not one day you say, oh, I can do this. Yes, I got this. And then the next day, like, oh, I can't do this. Like, do not doubt yourself, okay? The next card we have is your wishes coming through. So, exactly what it is I'm just talking about. Like, I love it how the cards just like confirm themselves. Like, I feel like I'm just repeating myself, but be like assertive, like what it is that you want right now, and you can achieve this. So the cards are just confirming to me that whatever it is that you're going to ask for, it's going to happen, but you need to keep faith, and you need to keep to stop doubting yourself. So the next card is patience. Like, okay, another confirmation card to the previous one, where, you know, things take time. Things don't happen overnight. You know, it's like, let's say, for example, I weigh 200 pounds and I say, oh, I want to weigh 60 pounds. You can't do that overnight. It takes time. You need to go to the gym. You need to maybe start like eating healthier. You need to have a routine in place in order to achieve your goals. So be patient with yourself and with the process. Things take time, but trust me, if you are focused on your goal and you keep pushing forward without doubting yourself, and just keep on pushing forward, things will happen. Things will happen. Long road ahead, reward awaits. So patience, don't rush. Things don't happen overnight, but trust me, it's gonna happen. And the last card that I have here is freedom. Spread your wings. So what I like about this card is like, spread your wings is like, feel free to do whatever it is that you want to do, you know. And it goes back to what I was saying before. Like, if you want to stay in one night and watch a movie, or I don't know, dance alone in your living room, just do it. Do what makes you happy. Really, like, try to connect to your inner child and see what your inner child would love to do, and do those things for you, for yourself, you know. I know, I mean, I'm on a journey where I'm always trying to better myself every single day. And life is amazing when you're like smiling and having a good time and not being like angry and sad. I know it's hard. It's easier to get upset than to be happy. But if you adopt like a routine in your life where you remind yourself, like, okay, I want to be happy. I don't want to be miserable anymore. Or I want to do this. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, focus on the positive. Always on the positive is what the cards are telling me right now. I just want to make sure it's still recording. Okay, it still is. All right. And the last deck that I'm going to take for you, I'm going to take the Sacred Light Oracle. And what I like about this Oracle is that it has multiple messages on it. But what I would like to take from this card, obviously I'll go with my feeling when I see the card, whatever card comes out, but they all have an affirmation on them. Oh, well, in the book, so I'm gonna have to take the book. Hang on, I'm not gonna take these cards. So I am gonna take the book for these cards, just so I can read. It is a quite complex book, let's say. It has a lot of nice information. I can always read it for you, but I want to really focus on the affirmation. So, Spirit, one last message for my viewer. Give them an answer or advice to this situation and how they can grow. Okay, I'll put that there. So, the card that we have is Light Seeker, and the keywords on this are a light quest, visionary, mental strength, and resilience. And I am going to take the book, and that's number 21. And how amazing is this? Okay, if you know anything about tarot, number 21 is the World card, which is the last card. It's the end of the cycle and it's something new starting. So this is like confirmation for me, and I am getting goosebumps excuse me, I am getting goosebumps as I'm saying this and I'm talking about this. So this is like confirmation that, you know, good stuff, good things are coming. All right, so number 21, I am going to read it to you. Actually, I feel inclined to read to you. I'll try to be as clear and fast as possible. So like I said, light quest, visionary, mental strength. I'm going to hold this so you can look at the picture. We are all born as light bringers, but not all choose to follow the path of light seekers. Someone who is not afraid to confront controversial issues head on, for they know that to find a way to light is to hold a torch through the darkness. Always searching for truth, enlightenment, and connection to the divine, it is a blessing to share and gift the power of light, love, and illumination to all that you meet. I am going to make a pause here because a thought came into my mind. It's not just to those that you meet, but to yourself as well. So make sure that you bring light and love into your life. All right, I'm going to carry on. Built over stages of many failures, the light seeker builds their resilience through understanding and compassion. Their quest for the light of the divine brings them to a path of constant learning, educating themselves about the true nature and calling of their soul. They see through the matrix that confuses and disorientates those whose soul remain unawakened, trapped in cycles of ego, fear, self-fulfillment, and control-based paradigms. Sorry, I don't know that word. Paradigms. Ascended Master Confucius suggests you build skills of the mind. When freed of mental limitation, human action becomes innovative, powerful, and fearless. Confucius breaks down any complexity. I'm so sorry, I'm dyslexic. Simply so you can adapt or make small changes to areas that are being a challenge. You will be drawn to light-oriented actions. Align your mind with how you present yourself. This higher calling or light quest will bring you closer to your divine light. As your light begins to shine brighter than ever, as the path you walk will become clearer and more in focus, as Confucius reminds us all, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. What is time when there is only present action? So another card that is funny, because what is time, present, and it talks about present action. So in the present, be in the present, be here now. Now your affirmation for this reading is going to be the following, and I am going to put it into the comments. I control my view of success. My achievements speak for themselves. So don't forget, you are the author of your own story. You can write your own happy ending, happily ever after, if you want to call it. All right. So I'm going to leave it at this. I hope that you really enjoyed it and that my reading brought some light onto your situation. And yes, thank you so much for joining me. And I hope that you have a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for watching.